In this world today, there are so many things that are trying to intersect kids' hearts. There is culture, there is media, there are our relationships, there are drugs. There's a whole number of things that are trying to intersect their hearts. We want to be a ministry that comes in and fills the gap. And so we do that through a multiple kind of variety of ways.
I act as the liaison between Youth for Christ and the administration here to make sure they have permission to be here. Our middle school sits in one of the lower income and rougher neighborhoods in Fayette County. High crime, one of the highest crime areas in Fayette County.
The kind of student that we work with is not your everyday church kid. We serve those students that are really marginalized, those that society has almost forgotten about. They've written them off and they've said, you know what, there's no hope for them.
They are one of the only organizations that come into our school who want to work with our kids because of their passion.
And I love that game. Why? We believe that there is hope for them, and we believe that God has gifted them in some incredible deep ways, and what it takes is some people jumping in and to help them to discover where God is going to use them in their future. And so really that's what we're trying to do, is to jump into a culture of kids that have been forgotten about, and then from that see deep life change.
Hi, my name's Mark Fitch, and I'm a senior here at Asbury University, and I've been involved with volunteering at Youth for Christ for about a year and a half now. I go out to Winburn and we do club and tutor kids. And then there is Tay, who's kind of like my little brother, you could call him, who I've taken kind of a mentorship towards him. Tay will come out, try to get him out here on campus at least a couple times during the semester, but we really just hang out. We'll play some FIFA or Call of Duty on the Xbox. We'll go up, shoot baskets in the gym, maybe hit the weight room, lift some weights. He can see through myself and my friends and just the culture that something's different.
Well, it's fun to hang out with Mark because he's basically like my mentor, because he teaches me the right things to do in a positive way. It's hard to be a teenager because you have the constant pressure of trying to make a good impression and basically try to be popular. And it's difficult. Campus life was great to me because in 6th grade, I was going down the wrong path. I was with the wrong people. It's actually changed me for the better. Like now I have it's sort of a front porch ministry. Like I have friends come over, I invite them to church, and they benefit from it too because there's no one else in my neighborhood that actually does that because they're afraid of what other people will think, and I'm not afraid of what other people will think.
My impact and involvement with Tay has been minimal effort on my part, but the reward and the changes that I've seen in him are exponentially larger than what it seems like I'm putting into it.
Well, over the last 3 years, this ministry has expanded in unbelievable ways. It's gone from a small nucleus of dedicated leaders operating one club to many schools who now want our club, to our college leadership development that is just growing and growing and growing, to teaching faculty and staff in different seminars and trainings, to partnerships with other organizations that see what God's doing through Bluegrass Youth for Christ and wanting to be a part of it.
I'm excited about what this ministry has to offer because this ministry isn't just about tutoring. This ministry isn't just about a Bible study. It's not just about games. It's about knowing a child. It's about understanding where they're at. It's about reaching out a hand, and I'm excited for that to grow. I think that Winburn is a wonderful seed that has been planted that I just want to see it spread.
They should have this in more schools. Campus life makes you feel like you're at home, makes you feel like you're with your brothers and sisters, like you can just talk about anything.
You know, we often don't know what happens to kids after they leave our club, but here's what we do know, is that in this kid's life, God had won. And our goal is to do that over and over and over again. That we would intersect each kid's life one at a time, wherever they're at, and help them to see that there is a life different than what their whole family has chosen. There is a life different than what their friends have chosen. That this life can be full and it can be rich and it's found in Jesus.